Hey, what's up guys? It is Melon here, and today I have got my second ever double MOAB, first ever on my channel. I got it on Dome. That was my first MOAB on Dome as well. I just never really learned how to use this map and just play this map, I guess. But I got it with the MP7. The first MOAB was a little campy, but the second MOAB is my fastest MOAB to date at 2 minutes and 5 seconds. So, what do you think about this gameplay, Behuber?
This is the worst gameplay I have ever seen. So slow, so retarded. Why would you even think about posting this on your channel?
The reason is because first MOAB was probably 3-4 minutes long.
Slow.
Not that slow. Well, yeah. And then the second was a fast MOAB rushing, getting in their spawn, capping flags. I cap flags in this gameplay and the objective. So that is why this gameplay is great. Probably my best one to date.
Plenty of assault streaks on my channel. They're way better than this crap. Double MOAB.
Well, it's still double MOAB. I'd like to see you get one.
Screw you.
2 double MOABs so far. How many of you have?
None. Does it matter?
Yes.
Okay, so anyways, so kind of talk about what you were doing in this gameplay. Like what made you so successful in this game?
Well, in this game, as I said, I've never really known how to play Dome. Just like I know the spawns and everything, but I just don't get the timing right and everything, so I just always die on good gun streaks. But with this game, I definitely played it safe on the first MOAB streak. I went in cap C so they could be spawn trapped today because I saw they took the flag, and it's always best to just have 2 flags. So I went in cap C, and they're taking it back right now. So this part I was remembering, like I didn't know they were going to be spawning either A or C. So, but what I did was I just kind of played in or stayed in areas that they wouldn't expect me, like behind this box right here, and waited for them to come out. You know, on those jeeps to the left of me, just watching over into the dome. I just stayed in areas that they wouldn't expect me to be, and when they, you know, when I killed 2 or 3 people there, I would move, and if not, then, you know, the only time I moved really on this MOAB streak was just when I knew the spawns had flipped. But yeah.
Okay, so for any people that want to get a MOAB, what kind of tips would you get them? I can kind of elaborate on this a little bit, but I think you're far better at this than I am, so you can give your 2 cents on getting a MOAB.
So if you're new to MOABs, like you haven't gotten one yet, or you've only gotten a couple and you're still not sure really how to get one, you know, you had a lucky lobby, start out with the ACR and MP7. You know, I still use those guns, and they are still always so consistent, and they're just the best guns to get MOABs with. You know, slap on extended mags, silencer, rapid fire silencer. You'll definitely want to have a silencer as well to eat your MOABs, because it's really hard to get an unsilenced MOAB, because if you shoot your gun, you'll show up on the radar, then you have to move around a lot more, which isn't a bad thing, but it's you know, it's more difficult.
Yeah, it can be harder at times.
Another tip is capping 2 flags, right? In domination, capping 3 flags, a lot of people think that you'll win that way. Well, you'll still win by only capping 2 flags, and then they'll only have 1. So, you know, I run into people a lot of the time, say, you know, I ask them, why do you just go around capping all 3 flags? And they're like, we're going for the win. And I just, you know, shake my head, and it's, you know, we have 2 flags, and it's only 5 minutes into the game, we're already twice as many points as they are. So, but when you're capping 2 flags, you don't want to just rush into the A spawn, or not A spawn, but their enemy spawn. You just want to kind of sit back, wait for them to come to you. That's the best thing I've found out to get MOABs, just wait for them to come to you. And if you know the spawns like I do, you know, I know the spawns, like I can just run around and determine where the spawns are, because I look on the mini-map, and if my teammates aren't there, that's pretty much where the enemy is. And if you know the spawns, and you have them, I guess, spawn trap, then you'll definitely go on a good streak.
Another good thing to use is Stalker, and if you think that this is gonna like mess up your aim, I saw this in a video that Stalker will mess up your aim, and that if you use something like steady aim or dead silence or something like that, then you'll just be fine. But what Stalker does is that, you know, you can aim down sights, so you can go through corners and go through rooms without having to sprint or just walk with your gun down, which is a good thing because a lot of the time you want to be consistent with your gun. Aiming down sights is a lot more consistent than hip firing in most situations, but it's always good to hip fire when you're really close or to just knife them and just shank them out of the way. But that's just a really good thing, and just, I don't know, what do you say, stay on the outskirts of the map, make your...
Yeah, and for those beginning, use Specialist, obviously. It's obviously the easiest way to get mobs, and you'll get Stalker. If you don't already have it, you'll get Stalker, and it's a really useful perk, as well as Marksman. I think Sleight of Hand, Stalker, and Marksman are probably the most helpful perks, just because they help you move around and, kind of... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just kind of help you move around quicker and know where the enemies are. And
another great perk, or another, like, 2 great perks, if you have a headset, definitely go for Sit Rep. Sit Rep Pro, preferably, because that will help you in so many situations, and you don't really have to look at your radar as much in closer situations. And another great one is Recon. Now, Recon Pro is probably, I think, the 3rd greatest perk in the game, because it counters Assassin, and it can just help you. Say you shoot someone and they're just around the corner and you need to make a quick decision, and you know that they're turned around, so just jump around the corner or just wait for them to come to you. And that's just a really good tip, and yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Recon and Sit Rep are definitely underrated, because people always want to run with, steady aim or Stalker, when they don't realize that if you have a headset or if you're running Recon, oh, and by the way, there's definitely better perks than Recon, like Sleight of Hand and in the first perk slot, but if you have the specialist bonus...
This is mainly for MOABs, though, not just overall gameplay. This is for MOABs.
Yeah. Scavenger, Sleight of Hand, they're obviously a little bit better than Recon, but if you put on Recon in your one of your unlocks...
Yeah, your second strike package for specialist.
Then it'll definitely help you out, because Recon Pro is, if someone's running around a corner and you fire and you get a hit marker, you'll know exactly where they are, because it's just like a Blackbird from Black Ops. It shows you exactly where they are, where they're moving, what direction they're going and or facing, and it's just really helpful. And Sit Rep, it's phenomenal how much it's helped me. Before I had a headset, I couldn't hear anything. I just heard, explosions and then the gun firing, but it's just... I didn't expect Sit Rep to help me out that well, so that's why I didn't use Ninja in Black Ops. But I slapped Sit Rep on one time, and I just could hear every single thing. And I don't even have the best headset. I think mine's like $70, $60. And so that just goes to show, you don't really need the best equipment to be able to be good at the game. But it definitely helps. Definitely helps to have a headset.
Yeah. I would recommend a headset, just a cheap, X11, PX21s, just cheaper ones like that. And, yeah, there he picks up the second double.
Yeah, and you see that I was just rushing to their spawn, because I don't know why, but I just thought I didn't have enough time, so I was just rushing, and it was 2 minutes and 5-second MOAB. So it was an insane game play. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you like these tips, go ahead and like the video, or comment, I guess, and we'll see you guys later.
And yeah, don't forget to check out my channel in the description. I do a lot of random commentaries, tip videos, and Minecraft. So see you guys.
Yeah. So we'll see you later.
Adios.